is the Samsung Tab S6 Lite, a tablet that we've spent some time with drawing, watching, reading, and just doing the tablet thing. But in case you haven't noticed, Android tablets are a dying breed, losing market share year over year to the iPad, and app support along with it. So the question with the Tab S6 Lite is not whether or not it's a good tablet, but is it a good tablet in general, and can it do what you need it to do, starting at $339 and often discounted. Let's go ahead and check out hardware. So I'll start off with the basics. It is a nice tablet, a bit heavy until you get used to it, but it has a nice aluminum build, and although the design is exactly what you expect from Samsung, it is nevertheless a very nice and a very good tablet design with chamfered edges and speaker grills. And if you do drop your phone a lot, you will definitely have to buy a strong protective case for this tablet. And if there is one thing that is certain in these days, you will find a plethora of cases on Amazon. And for more on that hardware, go ahead and check out my hands-on with the device, where I went a lot deeper on the quality of the hardware. But all in all, the hardware is just pretty good. And now let's start talking specs. And so starting with the ports, we have a USB-C port for charging and data, although it is USB 2.0, which means you will not be able to output to a display via HDMI, dongle, or just direct to USB-C. You just can't do it. Sorry about that. We have a headphone jack on the side. Thank you, Samsung. Thank you very much. Headphone jacks are just going. They're nowhere to be found in a lot of devices these days. I'm so glad Samsung elected to put one on the Tab S6 Lite, especially on something so important as a tablet. As for RAM, we have 4GB, which can make for some tight multitasking, and options of 64 or 128GB of storage, along with a microSD card slot, leaving you with plenty of room for more games, photos, and whatever you need. And that microSD card slot, you can literally expand your storage whenever you need to. So the processor of their choice is the Exynos 9611, which has had some problems with their mid-range Galaxy A51 phone, and those problems carry over to the Tab S6 Lite. So quick note, we are using Launcher instead of the traditional Samsung Launcher, which is just a preference that we made when we were setting up the tablet. And with that launcher, the lag was at a minimum and overall performance was pretty average. However, when we started loading games, we always felt a tinge of lag at the start, and web browsing was at a premium, and with a lot of tabs open, it still felt okay. And drawing and using all our other contingent of apps, it was essential that the processor kept up, and it mostly did. Gaming was nice with titles such as Among Us and Minecraft running smooth, but heavier games may give you a lot more trouble, and I point you towards Android Central's and Engadget's review of this device if you want to see what I'm talking about. And so although I wouldn't really recommend this tablet for virtual learning via Zoom or productivity multitasking, it has plenty of power to watch your Netflix, run your Among Us, and surf the web with ease. But if you're looking for more power per dollar, the competition is there for you, and you will definitely get more value out of it. And so while we're still on hardware, let's talk about that battery life. And battery life is amazing. I would use this tablet for 2 hours or more, and it would take at least a day or two to get the battery down to 50%. However, in more heavy usage and screen on time of 3 hours or more, it never actually died before I was able to charge it overnight and grab a charger. And even so, the standby drain was minimal, with only about 1 to 2% being lost during those time periods. Alright, hardware, lightning round, cameras. So the camera on the Tab S6 Lite include an 8MP main shooter and a 5MP selfie cam that can each record 1080p video at 30 frames per second. It's okay for basic video chat, but seriously, if you want to record better than average video or take better than average photos, these are not your cameras. And the competition from Apple and more premium offerings from Samsung will beat the Tab S6 Lite any day. And also on a quick note, there is no fingerprint sensor, which means if you want biometric authentication, you are going to have to go with a superficial Face ID that uses the selfie cam. Alright, look, it works for sure, but you can't use it for important authentication like banking apps or password managers because it's not secure enough. Stereo speakers. Stereo speakers on the Tab S6 Lite are quite nice, and their volume is satisfactory for most use cases. Definitely better than expected. Pleasant surprise. The screen and pen are very much the stars of this weird Android tablet show, and so that screen is a generally nice LCD of 10.4 inches with an 81.6 screen to body ratio, which basically means minimal bezels, and a resolution of 1200 by 2000 pixels, a 5.3 aspect ratio, and a 224 pixel per inch density, and all that running at 60 Hz. All these specs mean that although you are not getting an AMOLED that Samsung is so famous for, you are getting a great LCD that contributes to great battery life. And although when placed outside it does struggle to appear in the constant sunlight outdoors, it's a pretty good screen. And for the price you're getting a lot of value in that screen. Samsung makes those really great screens. Just have to say. Alright, now for the main star of the show is that stylus, the S Pen. And for that, we should go ahead and look at art and information provided to us by my brother, Nate Tech Nerd. Take it away, Nate.
So, the S Pen. The S Pen has a side button that activates a menu when close to the tablet, which I customized to my liking. A quick note about the S Pen. This pen is a passive stylus, much like the S Pens from the Note 8 and the Note 9, which means there's no air gestures or Bluetooth, so you have to make sure the pen is close to the tablet when you press that button in order to activate the pen. And when I mean close, I mean really close, like face value close. I love to draw and sketch, so this is a perfect tablet for digital drawers. The pen is okay, it's a bit rough once you start using it. The pen glides smoothly across the screen and its accuracy is surprisingly good. Here's a video of the app that I use to sketch Autodesk Sketchbook in action. As you can see, I'm drawing and coloring in my own Spider-Sona. And the lines are not circled, but squared, pixelated, so you must be careful with that while you're drawing. There were some problems using Autodesk. For example, sometimes the app would not save what I was drawing, but all you have to do is get out of the app and then get back in, and it will still have your progress. This seems to be due to a RAM issue. It usually saves everything for days or even a week before it discards your edits, but I do recommend you save anyways, just in case. The pen works well, so I highly recommend this app. The app also has multiple brushes, all of which the pen has worked great with. Although we didn't test other apps, we can say with confidence that it should work with most, if not all, apps that support touch input for precision woes. It takes advantage of the screen size, and it plays into the natural advantages of the device. If anything, buy this tablet for the pen, because it is worth it for someone who wants to break into basic sketching, drawing, and digital art.
Now, it's time to address the elephant in the room. Android. That's right, there's a reason why we don't see more of Android tablets in the market, and that reason is Android. In theory, it makes sense to put the most popular phone OS on a tablet, but in practice, it just never really caught on, and they've continued to struggle. And this tablet is no different, with the interface still being mostly just a phone on a 10.4 inch screen. But that pen makes all the difference. And even though it's still running Android, you will also continue to run into issues such as software updates. It launched with Android 10 and will grab the Android 11 update somewhere in May 2021. But what happens after that? Unlike my Duet or any other Chrome OS device, your update mileage is a complete wild card. Whilst my Duet is supported for another 8 years, the Tab S6 Lite may stop receiving security updates as soon as 3 years. It's the fundamental reason why I'm such an advocate for Chrome OS tablets, and why I usually pass on Android tablets. However, when a Tab S6 Lite is found on sale, there's something about this package that makes it compelling for some people. People like Nate, who just love that S Pen. People who just love that screen. People that love its chamfered edges and sleek design, and people who love Android. And for so many people, Chrome OS just isn't ready for them. And in the interim, they need something right now, as in right now. And if you manage to get a discount off of its usual $339 price tag, the Tab S6 Lite might be the closest thing to a good Android tablet, as you'll find in this side of the galaxy. Alright, that's been it for me. This is Ben Tech Code, signing off. This is Bentech Code, and you want to support the channel and the blog? Well, now you can. This is the Buy Me a Coffee page at buymeacoffee.com/BentechCode. There, you can sign up for my membership and support me on a monthly basis, or just buy me a coffee. Real quick, real simple, real easy. Go to buymeacoffee.com/BentechCode for more information, and so you can support your favorite content creators like me. buymeacoffee.com/BentechCode.